Hey guys and welcome, this is IIzTrollin and we're back with some more Eastside Hockey Manager. Tornado sirens just happened to go off right as I started this video. That's kind of weird. It's Tuesday, so it's testing. The Blues just won their first Stanley Cup game at home, or Stanley Cup Finals game at home, and we're going good. We'll see how the series plays out. Chara took a puck to the face and didn't return, so that doesn't bode well for Boston. It looked like what happened to Vince Dunn, and he was out for about 2.5, 3 weeks. So hopefully he returns by the next game. They got a couple days off. Maybe McAvoy will be back as well, and Thomas. That'd be pretty nice if both teams were at full strength going into the last 2 to 3 games. Anyway, so today we're going to be first off, our objective is going to be setting up our scouts. So last episode we got a whole bunch of scouts, restructured our team. So this one we're going to start off with going over to scouts. So as you can see, each one of these guys is not assigned. We're going to do a little rundown here and show you what you can do with them. So if we click on assign scout, we can assign each one of these scouts to a specific area. If you want to get real technical, it takes a lot of time. You can assign each scout personally to a team to scout those teams in a whole bunch of different regions. Every single one you have available, you can send a scout there. Me, too much work. It's not the best way to use your scouts. What you want to do is, depending on the scout's judging player ability and potential is really good for drafting prospects. So I have this little makeup over here I went through earlier on another save with this, and assigned my scouts, seeing where I wanted to send them. So I'll show you guys that right now. Over here, we got them all listed out already, so it shouldn't take too much time to assign our scouts. But I still wanted to go through this with you because it's an important part of EHM. Scouting is how you're going to build your team. So first off, we'll take a look at Bill Armstrong. He has 86 judging player ability and 99 potential. So he's going to be one of our NHL entry draft scouts. So what you do, assign scout, click on where you want. So we want him as entry draft. So we click on that. Now, down here, we can't put him there permanently because it changes every year, blah, blah, blah. So what we do, this will only take one month for him to do this trip. I like to set it on intensive so we don't have to worry about him for another 2 months. Always leave ignore well known off. Any position, depending if you need goalies, whatever you're looking for, you can change that. Can't change the age for entry draft. This one you can change. I might just turn it on only. This is actually the best because it'll break down what he finds. So we'll just click OK, and then pretty soon he'll be sent off. Our next one on our list is Darwin Bennett. He has 91 player ability and 95 potential. So according to my list, I sent him to Central Europe. So we'll do assign scout, and now here we're going to go down to region, Central Europe. Now this guy we can put permanently there because we won't be moving him. We're going to change the age between 12 and 22. So the reason why we're doing 22 in Central Europe is because every once in a while you'll find a player that's a bit older that never got drafted whenever he's 18, 19, so you could still bring him over as a depth player, because if he is good enough, he would be going in the regular draft when he is 18 or 19, or he might have just took longer to develop. So we'll throw that in there. But of course, you're going to be scouting players that have already been drafted, stuff like that. So it's really up to you on that. We're going to click off ignore well known, and we're going to leave it on any position. Next guy, Richard Schwarz. He has 96 player ability and 99 potential. He is going to be another one of our entry draft scouts. So realistically, you want 2 to 4 scouts on the entry draft. Because you need more than one scout to be able to scout the entire draft, along with they give different ratings per scout. So it's helpful to have more than one rating that you can look through. Justin Murray. He is 90 ability and 99 potential. So we're going to send him to the QMJHL. So to do that, this is actually a league. So we're going to click on league. Now, there's only 3 leagues, 3 scouts I assigned to leagues. And the reason why is because of the Canadian Junior Leagues. So, we got the WHL, the, what is it, QMJHL, and the OHL. So, I send my best scout after the 3 to 4 entry, or 2 to 4 entry draft scouts. I send my, I guess it'd be 4th best scout to the WHL, because it has the most teams. And then the OHL, then the QMJHL. So, this guy, he goes to there. So you just click on the league you want to scout. He's going to be there permanently. Age doesn't really matter, but we don't want to be scouting people over 18 here. And because of the bindings I have set up, it changes. That's what happened last episode, guys. Typing out on my numpad, I need to change those bindings. Ignore well known is off again. Just hit that OK button. John Williams, 90-94. John Williams is Eastern Europe for us. So we go down the region again, hit that Eastern Europe, hit that permanency, hit that between the age of 18 and 22 for him, and ignore well known, no. Good to go. Bob Strum, 99-99. So where do we have Strum going? NA. So we just have him scouting all of North America. So this is a region. So this time we go down the region, North America. Hit that permanency between the ages of 12 and 18. 17, sorry. So the reason why I'm not scouting him between 12 and 18, realistically, we don't even need to have him on 12. Let's bump that up to 14 so he has less people to scout. Do we even need him on 14, really? We'll go 15 because of his region so big. So 15 to 17. We really don't want to scout any 18-year-olds in North America just because most of the time they're already going to be drafted. And if we scout them after this, once they hit 15, we'll start watching them. 16, 17, we'll have a good perspective on them. Ignore well-known off. So in about 3 years, this guy's really going to be good for us. How many years do we have him signed for? Contract. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of our scouts just for a long time. Braden Stepan. 97-96. He is Russia. We are sending him off to Russia. So since this is a nation, we go to nation, Russia, change him to permanent, ages, 12 to 20. Because again, Russians, sometimes you can find that gem that never went drafted. Next guy, Emma Bendick. Amon? I don't know. 92-96. This guy is going off to Scandinavia, so yet again another region. So, send him like this. 22, same deal. The only places that you really want to scout only up to 18 is going to be North America because of all the junior leagues. Most of those players are going to go drafted. You don't really want flood it, but with Europe, sometimes you can find a gem. Mike Sands. Where are you at on my list? 97-96. We have him in the USA. Nation, US of A. Since US is so big, got a lot of teams, all that, we do 14 to 18 on him. Ignore well known, of course, off. Actually, too late now. Actually, it's not. Alright, so we don't want to do 18 because that's going to be, AHLers as well and ECHLers. We want to do 17 for him. Ignore well known. I don't know if I clicked USA there, so we'll try it again. We don't want to be scouting anybody that we really don't want to draft. I mean, it's good for trading, but John Ibach, 96-95. So this guy we're going to set up on youth and permanent, so he'll just go around scouting all the youth guys between 12 and 20. Good enough. Alexia. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, Alexia. Yeah. Ka, 99-94. We are sending him to the US of A as well. Permanent between ages 18, and we'll leave him 18 to 20 just so we get a little broader, or 12 to 18, so we get a little broader range on some of our scouting. Ed Harris. He is 99-99, so of course we're going to be sending him to the entry draft because that's one of the most important places to scout. Ruin Johannesson, 99-90. So, one of the other most important things for your team is scouting your next opponent, so you get a look into their team and all that. You need at least one scout. No, you don't really need a good scout for that, but since I got all these good scouts, we're sending him there because of his judging player ability is 99. So he will be able to judge a player that's already not like his abilities, not his potential to grow. The best on our drafts class. Sorry, our scouting. So we want to set him to the next opponent, so we know how good our next opponent's going to be, what they're doing, stuff like that. Dan Marr, 90-99. Dan Marr, where are you going? You're going to the OHL. So again, we go to League, Nation, Canada, Ontario Hockey League, permanent, between the ages of 12 and 18. Click that OK button. And then last but not least, O'Donohue. O'Donohue, you are off to the WHL. Right? Yeah. So we send him off to the WHL. 18 to 100. Wow, that would be pretty nice to live that long. He's a 91-99, so he's pretty good. Alright, so we got all of our scouts set up. They'll off do their thing. In 2 months, we'll have to come back and change up our entry draft scouts. I normally just have them on rotate through the entry draft. Not like it matters much. What's next? What's next? I guess we'll take a look over here at our report. So, the elephant in the room is our goaltending. We have a good defensive core. We have a good top 2 lines, probably top 3. But Jake Allen is our starter. Let's be real. He's not going to cut it. He's not good enough. I think we're a playoff team right now. I don't know if we're a contender. I really don't. And it mostly boils down to our goaltending. Gostisbehere, Ekman Larson, like, we have a good core here. It's just our goaltending. There was one other thing. So, once it decides to load, I actually clicked on the wrong thing. Roster. Miller's going to be gone next year. Let's check free agency. There has to be something out there for us. Always, whenever you check free agency, let's see if we go back. Oops, not Trade Center. Looks like there's another trade made. The rights for Etum, okay, for 2/5 for, wait. Hold on. Okay. Columbus received the rights to however you say that, for 5th of Minnesota and 5th of Washington. And the Minnesota Wild received Nick Foligno. The Blue Jackets also received the rights to Clayton Phillips for Anders Nilsson. That seems like a decent trade for the Jackets. Is there anything else going on? Nope, that's it. Doug Armstrong. Poor Doug Armstrong. I took over his positioning. Looks like there was filter. Let's see. Some people are picking up players in free agency, which we're about to do as well. So we got about 10 mil in cap space right now. Yep, 10 mil exactly. So let's see what we can do with that. we're only going to be trying to sign players for 1-year contracts. Because Aho is going to be needing to be paid next year. I'm thinking he's probably going to be 10 mil. I'd like to get him for less than that, but we will see. Luongo, still out there, but I don't think we should pick him up. Take a look here. Corey Crawford. Oh, wait. Why did it unfilter from unrealistic targets? Let one in. Anton Forsberg. 25. Let's see. Oh, I might have already offered him. I don't remember doing that last episode, but okay. In that case, let's go back. Of course, change the filter. I don't know why it keeps resetting itself. Haven't had that problem before. Man, that would be nice to grab Kako. Too bad. Probably won't be able to. Probably won't have first or second overall. Though, there is one player. We don't got any draft rankings yet. Let's see. Here we go. Him. Spencer Knight. He's a phenom goalie, so it'd be really nice to pick him up. I don't think there's many goalies that are going to be much in this draft class, but he is one of them. We will add him to our short list. Alright. Getting some acid reflex right now. That's always great. Come on. Load up. Free agency for me. Or not. Okay, there we go. So, let's see what we got out here. Too bad Yager would never sign with us. What were we looking for? So, first, second, third, fourth, and first, second, third, probably fourth, 25. We do Sunny D, 24, Barbashev. Sunny D is supposed to be, yeah, we probably do Barbashev. First, second, third, fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosper, Ekman Larson, Manson, Oli Mata. Decent. And then it just drops off for depth. Ooh, that guy can develop pretty well. Potentially. Defensive defenseman, though. So, we got the depth on both ends. So I think we're good there. What do we... The only thing is, if we wanted to trade Lindholm. Because we really don't need Lindholm. Or we could trade Arvidsson. See which one would be better. Arvidsson is. He's 2 years younger. Or, sorry, older. But on a better contract. Huh. We might, look at doing that. Why keep him on a third line when he can go off do something somewhere else? Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are younger. Lindholm's 23, though. We'll wait for that trade. Set team needs, favoring young players, all goalies, yep. We'll wait to do that trade till we get the NHL who they think will finish in last and all that, because it'd be nice to pick up like a lottery pick. We do have Tampa's, but let's actually check out Tampa's team. Kucherov, we traded him. Nugent Hopkins. Morgan Riley. Max Jones. Stamkos. Kucherov. So they might be playoff contender. Not sure. See, I don't think there's anything we really need to do. So we got what we needed to taken care of. This is probably going to be a short one. I'm on sim up until... Actually, we should probably wait to see if... sim a couple days, see if any of those bids go through. And then after that, I'll sim up to training camp. And we'll go from there for the next episode. If there's anything you guys would like to see, just let me know in the comments. Always, I'm going to kill myself for saying this. Hit that smash button, that like button, hit that thing. Yeah. Kako Stako is on the rise, of course. He is going to go 1 or 2 overall. There's no doubt in my mind on that. I forgot who this guy is. Oh yeah, I forgot about him, head coach. We're going to try him out as our head coach instead of Mike Yo. Terminate. Yes. Completely retool the entire team. And I think this is where we're going to stop the video today, because normally once you hit that month rollover, it takes a while for it to sim into the next month. So, hit that, smash that bell, and ring that like button for me. Alright? Peace out.